Madden World, what it be like? It's your boy Foe. Xbox 720 is the gamer tag on the PS4, and yo, this is that double triple Madden OGs, and we are back. Today is day number 14. 14 days in a row, we have been consistent in the lab, making sure we bring you quality tips to help you get your Madden game better. So let's go. Alright, man, yesterday we went over out of the New Orleans Saints playbook. It was tight offset TE out of shotgun for the New Orleans Saints playbook. We had some nice concepts in there. If you didn't see the video, make sure you go back and click on those two videos, like, comment, and subscribe. We had some great tips in there. I think the overall point we were trying to get to is that even though we know that's a popular formation, right? So we always want to be abstract and try to do different things when a new game comes out. But you have to remember that the gameplay mechanics are different year to year. So with Madden 17, the way that the zone play is this year, we could look at some of those popular plays from last year and we could get different variations of those plays. We could even have like minimal adjustments or one or two different adjustments, and we could make the play turn into something that was really, really OP. So with that being said, we want to look at a popular formation, which is Singleback Snugs flip. And we all know this is a very popular formation. Stiff won the Madden Challenge in it last year, and halfback wheel was everybody's play, right? A lot of people ran that play, but that's kind of how the community is, man. We're all looking for what we think is the best something. I don't think that really matters, which is why if you follow me at all, if you watch my channel, I'm always just teaching you concepts, man, because if you learn different concepts and how to apply them in the game, then what you're going to see very quickly is that you can use any playbook and move the football all the time against your opponent if you understand how the game works. Now, they nerfed halfback wheel, so you cannot get that same motion that you could last year, but there is still a real OP ass play in this formation, and the play is deep post. So let's go ahead and call quarters because we're not going to run the ball at all. I'm not putting a scheme together. I'm just focusing on this one play. So let's go ahead and call it. Now, the first thing you'll notice about the formation before we show the play art is that it is symmetrical. And what we mean by that is if we look directly at the quarterback, to the right of him or to the left of him, there is an equal number of players to each side. So we can flip this play to either side, and we could get the same action that we could get on the left side to the right side. This is going to be extremely important because if you watch the videos that we put out yesterday as well, I put out a play called Saints In, and I showed you that when we can find play art, especially in a compressed set that is an in route and like this angle route that we have with Crabtree right now, this is going to get open against every zone in the game. And I'm serious. I've tested this, I've played this, it works this way unless they adjust or manually defend or try to man somebody up in a zone. If it's just a zone that they're playing, this gets open against every zone in the game. So we'll go ahead and run it real quick and just focus on this combination again like we did yesterday, just so we can show you that it's gonna work. By default, I also like to block the running back. That's something I like to mention, just in case. So as you can see, he got open. It's going to be on your wide receiver to hold on to the ball. We know 17, they like to drop it. They like to can't hold on to it. It's crazy. I'm not going to keep throwing the cover 4. You saw him get wide open. Just replay it. Now, the cover 3 1/4 is nice because it's a drop. So it's going to be 3 hook zones over the middle of the field. And I'm going to show you we're still going to be able to get this same action right here. So we saw him get open. We'll call it cover 2 now, and I'll show you again that no matter what it is, he's just going to be able to get open. Everything. If we call it cover 6, this is still going to hold true. Cover 3 cloud, of course, is going to hold true because it's a cover 3 shell. it's just gonna work with everything. So make sure you utilize this. Don't in the two variations I'm gonna show you, we don't want to change routes on those guys. If anything, we just want to flip it. And the great part about that is because we have a formation like this where we can flip the play from either side and get the same type of action from either side, your opponent is not going to be able to really set up like a cover 3 cloud or a cover 6 where he's trying to put like all of the coverage to one side, because you can easily flip the play to the weak side. And that's the great part. And he's going to have to give up something, whether it be the middle of the field or whether it's going to be one of the sidelines. Something has to really give with this type of a play. So this would be something that I could use as a base play, because there is no real way to just overall shut this down. I can get something if my reads are correct. Now let's go ahead and put it in man and press. And you'll also notice that crowd in this one, the Saints end that we ran yesterday, if they pressed in man, he would get open, but he would get pressed. In this one, he won't get pressed. And as long as, we'll go ahead and do it again. For some reason, well then again, I might have hit the wrong button, but I don't think I did. I think somebody defending a drag played the post route, which was ridiculous. But we'll do it again. And if we anticipate that throw, and I'll show you that real quick in a replay because I think that's important. If you wait on it sometimes, if he doesn't have the best route running, it'll be a tighter throw. But if we throw this ball with anticipation of the cut, then he is definitely, as you can see, you're going to get that animation where the cornerback's going to break like that, and he'll be wide open against a two-man under. So I'm just showing you that route combination is going to get open against everything. And then in man, Roberts is going to get open on the in route. Now let's go ahead and focus on the rest of the play and some of the other routes and variations that we can do. We're going to have two variations of this play. We're going to go over the first variation, and the way that I like to set it up is if you watched the videos yesterday as well, I also went over the bench concept. And if we put Cooper on an out route, we now have like a bench type of a play. And I know you guys know what bench is. We have like a bench. I don't think it's bench. I think this is like a bench switch type of a setup. But what I know about this is against cover 4, against cover 3, and cover 2 with soft, like with soft or cloud flats, it's gonna get open. The out route will always get open. So you're gonna always be able to throw a nice little dot for about 5 yards. And that's so important because you can just keep the chains moving, right? Nice dot, right? And see right then, we just almost got 15 yards out of that. Let's go ahead and put it in a cover 2. And as you can see, we got the cloud flats, and they're playing outside on a compressed set, right? So you would think, and keep in mind now, this is Josh Norman that I'm throwing this to on the right side. This is your best zone coverage corner in the game. So let's go ahead and do it again. As you can see, 5 yards, just like that. And it's always 5 yards and a possible, man. We may be able to do a little bit more with it in terms of rack. So, you know, definitely pay attention to that. This is going to be a really good type of way to go about it. Let's go ahead and put it in man real quick and then press. And then I want to show you in man coverage, we can still run this out route because out routes don't get jammed. So because out routes don't get jammed this year, we're still going to be able to throw this out route, and it's just the same. Now your opponent has to decide about what they want to do. Now they may be able to run like maybe some hard flats or something like that, and then try to manually take away the middle. That would be what I would do. I would just call cover 2, play hard flats, and then I would take away the middle. That's where the second variation of this play is going to come into play. So we'll go ahead and show you how that's going to work. Now what I like to do in the second variation, I like to leave Cooper on the drag, and then I want to put the tight end on an in route. So with me doing that, what I want to do is I want to motion him over, wait till his hips turn, snap the ball, and I can hit him on the out route. Now, also the beauty of this is let's go ahead and do it again. I'm gonna block the running back, and it's so good you have a play like this where you can block the running back, so you're gonna be able to pick up all kinds of blitzes, especially if you block the running back and then try to slide protect. It's gonna work a lot. So let's go ahead and do it again against a cover 4, and same thing. Now what's nice is we can throw this this nice drag route. So now we still have the up top, like inside, like the angle route that we can throw, but we got the out route and we have the drag that we can do. So if they were playing something like cover 2 where they had like hard flats on the field, then what you would do is you would just leave everything like this, set it up in the second variation that I said, and now you can play over the top, or you can do whatever, and then you can just throw up under here. So now they're gonna have to pick their poison. It's gonna be something that they have to give up. Even if you get caught in no man's land and they are playing man press, and you've already set it up, then what you wanna do is the tight end is gonna get open. All you have to do is just snap the ball when his hips turn. As you can see, that's gonna get wide open against man coverage. So that's the main reason why I wanted to show you that this play is gonna be good against everything. All you have to do is read. And then the main thing that I just showed you, all of the stuff that I just showed you, you can run it to the right side of the field because this is a symmetrical formation. So everything I just showed you, you don't have to just do it to the left. You can just change, you can flip it, and then you can just run everything the opposite way. So that's the beauty of this play, and it's really tough to stop. And when you start mixing it in with the halfback dive right here, and then you start mixing it in with the mesh, that's a quick audible, and you block the running back here, and you're gonna have these 2 double drags as well that you can throw real quick. It's just a really nice thing that you can do, and this is it, and quickly right then and there. It's just that simple. Now I've put together somewhat of a scheme for you, just that quick. And one last thing before I go, if they are playing like a cover 1 or a man blitz or whatever, and you see it's only, they don't have anybody over the top, they don't have any like deep blues over the top, and you've noticed that they've done that a couple of times and the trend of the game is going that way, put your fastest receiver in this left slot right here, streak him, and then motion him over if it's man, and then snap the ball, and then you're going to be able to get a nice one-on-one. And that is something that you definitely want to take a look at. Like if you had like the Cardinals and you got JJ Nelson with 96 speed or whatever, he is just, the speed is gonna matter, and he's gonna win over the top. So that's just another little jewel that I figured that I throw out. But anyway, man, like, comment if you feel like there's another way that we can run this play, or if there is something that I may have left out that you see out there on the field. Also comment if you feel like there's anything I can do better with my videos. I know you guys like to be candid about the things that we can do better, so you know, continue to do that. And also make sure you subscribe, man. We got a ton of views, and we are rapidly gaining traction with our subs, so I appreciate every single person that has subscribed to my channel and feel like we are definitely on our way, because we're trying to make sure we bring you that quality content every single time. And enjoy your holiday, man. And that's all, man. I'm out today. Like, comment, subscribe, and respect the OGs. Peace.